Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. Today, we are testing Frightfurs. Hello folks, I'm the Ghost with Knife and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and today we're going to be taking a very relaxed approach to our game. You see, I've built quite a few decks on my channel already. Some of them have been great and I definitely want to revisit, and others have been bombs that I have had to get rid of most of, if not every single piece for, just to continue to make decks in Master Duel. Now, Fluffals have been a deck that I've been building towards, I should say, since the beginning of my account, just because I saw some of the packs and I was like, oh, these are cute, these are a cool little fusion archetype, I wonder if they're any good, and I've heard mixed things on them. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this deck, which is basically just full of a bunch of Fluffal cards, and trying it out in solo mode, seeing if I can understand the combos, and if I actually like this archetype. If I do like what I see in solo mode, then we're going to keep it, and we're going to try and make a competitive deck with it. If not, we're going to take all the rare cards, meaning the ultra rares and the super rares, and probably sacrificing them so that we can continue to make more expensive decks for my account. So without further ado, let's go over what is basically the core and what is extra for Fluffal decks from what I've seen. Core cards include 1 to 2 wings, 1 octopus, 1 owl, maybe 1 sheep, 1 saber, and that's typically going to be 1. I wanted to run more, but space. 3 bears, 3 scythes, 3 dogs, 3 chain, 3 penguins, and occasionally 1 dolphin, with the core spells and traps being 2 to 3 polymerizations, about 1 to 2 Frightfur fusions, 3 patchworks, 1 and 1 repair. Everything else in the deck is going to be just kind of extra. The extra deck core monsters are 1 wolf, 1 tiger, 1 saber-tooth, 1 kraken, and 3 whales. I've seen daredevils in a few builds, but they're not very common. So the core strategy of Fluffals is that they've kind of got this build your own kind of combo line featuring penguin and cross sheep, which allows you to special summon penguin to abuse its soft once of every turn to try to OTK your opponent with your big Fluffal fusion monsters. Now, obviously we're not going to be very consistent because we are just trying out as many cards in the archetype as we can. But if we do happen to actually get some of our combos off, this is a great way to learn them and to just see if I even like the deck in general. Now, I know that without hand traps and a few core extra deck cards, that this deck is not going to be the most powerful deck in the game. But this is, again, just an experiment to see if I even like the archetype and I like summoning the cards. So, without further ado, let's get right into those solo games. You know, I don't know how I've already made a gigantic mistake with Fluffals, but I have. I somehow spaced out on having 3 toy vendors. It is a core card of the deck that you need, like 100%. So give me a second while I figure out what the hell I'm doing to put in toy vendors. Alright, so this is what the list looked like now. I have taken out 1 factory, 1 of the Suture Rebirths, and I think the Frightfur Reborn. Those cards were just special summoning cards, and I figured because we're not going full power that it would help. But instead, I've just decided to add 3 toy vendors because it is a core part of our strategy that we absolutely need. I might change the deck a little bit more just to try to make it as consistent as I can within the literally spam every card in the archetype kind of deck that we've built. We'll see in the future. But yes, you need toy vendor, you need 3 of those. I don't know why I didn't have 3 of those before. Now I do, so don't yell at me, please. Anyways, now on to the solo. Okay, so now that I've gotten an actual core card in my deck, hopefully this will go a lot better. Cool, we have a toy vendor. That is awesome. Now, how do I summon the saber? We need an edge imp, saw, and Fluffal monster, which I can go ahead and do. First, activate toy vendor. Go ahead and grab Patchwork. I think we need to grab... I'll grab the other Poly. We need Chain. Okay. So we use our Super Tutor. We go ahead and... I don't need the Owl because I have Polys. So we're going to go ahead and use one of the Polys. Or... I'm not going to use that. We should go Whale first. But I don't have anything to destroy. I don't have any quick effects I can really use. I need to get rid of Chain, so I guess we'll just go ahead and do Whale. Probably should put the thing in defense. This is a going second kind of deck. Maybe turtle one. No, I don't want to do that. There's no point. I could use Frightful. Oh, right, I need to use Fusion here. What am I doing? I need to grab this. So that way I can make... I know Saber is pretty good here. Another Whale would be nice, I think. Let's go ahead and make another Whale. Activate Toy Vendor. I'll discard the Poly because I don't really need it now. Shoot, I can special summon this. No, I won't special summon. There's no point, but I will go ahead and activate the Saw. Discard the Mouse. Put this in the deck. I can put it on top. Has to be from the hand. Damn it. Okay, looks like that's my turn. Normally you can use the Penguin to just keep extending forever. 2 traps. Chain. Go ahead and use Toy Vendor, try to... oh, we can grab the Chain. We can get rid of the Chain to get rid of the other, Fusion. Go ahead and use Penguin's effect. We can... I have an idea. Use this and the Whale. And forget it, we use a Mouse. Oh, it's not my graveyard. Well... I made a mistake. It's okay. I will send a Leo to the graveyard. And we'll try to go for game. Not yet. Dagnabbit. It's alright. I know what I did wrong. I used Miracle Fusion to try to get this this Whale off, and it just didn't work. I do like the amount of fusion summoning you can do. Nope, not that. Don't need that nonsense. I should have activated Whale in response to this. Huh? What's in my graveyard? No, I don't want to do that. Try to use the toy vendor. I should not have used the toy vendor. I guess we'll do that. That works. If this thing gain attacks, I don't think this has piercing, sadly. We can get the Frightful Lloyd in there. Okay. So we messed up a lot of the major combo lines, but again, this is a learning experience. So we're going to move on to a different gate now, but yeah, that was just my first learning experience with the deck, and it went okay in my opinion. Okay, we're going second again. It was just randomly determined, like I was trying to say. I'm going to randomly determine if I go first or second every single time. Just because it's easier that way. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Fluffal Bear to get myself a toy vendor. Gonna play a dog. I don't think I grabbed Penguin first. How do I get polymerization? Like, I have the tools to fuse. It's just getting a fusion now. I don't have a way to get to the fusion. I don't have a way to get to my fusion. I guess we'll do deck thinning for now. And we'll discard... Edge of Chain! Just allows me to do other stuff. I already used that one. I guess we'll do this. Activate Chain's effect. Grabbing Fright for a fusion. Now my options to what I can summon open up a little bit more. Let's try this. That and... That's in the thing, so... Oh, it has to be 3? It has to be 3 to summon this? It does. That's depressing. Go! Nightmare! Alright, let's try to destroy this thing by battle. You're freaking kidding me. That kills all of my momentum. Wow, all of that work to summon this monster, and it doesn't even... I had a quick effect to save me, but it didn't want to work. I'm gonna lose. I flat out... Wow. I have to go for Toy Vendor here. Put that in the graveyard. I'll special summon dog. God, what do I even special summon here? I don't even know what I can special summon. Fluffal card. That, I guess. We activate wings. Get rid of... We banish this, I guess. Draw another card, get rid of that. Activates Toy Vendor, which allows us to get... I mean, a penguin would be nice here, but also drawing the frickin' fusion that I want is also pretty darn good here. And I just don't have any of the fusions that I want. Oh my god, really? I think I lose here. I'm just gonna grab that. I don't really know what else to grab. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on, I can't banish the fusion. Why not? Using monsters from your side of the field. I don't have a frickin'... I would have just grabbed sabers. I could have done that. That's not what I want. Wait, now I can. Activate this. Banish this. Whale. Activate chain, so we can grab the other fusion. Oh my god. I found a line. Okay, we found a line. Oh my god. I definitely feel like I want what I... Oh. Get rid of that nonsense. Sakuretsu armor. Jesus Christ. Okay, we activate that. We put this back. We can once per turn the card off the top again. So I can do wings again? Oh, no, I've already done it once. I'm not going to worry about it. Put the cat away. Try to see what we can do here. No. Fucking son of... Wait! Don't I have a way to grab it? No, that was the way to grab it, wasn't it? Wasn't that cat the way to grab it? That cat was the way to grab it, wasn't it? Son of a bitch. Okay. And add it to my hand. Oh, I can just use the owl to add something to my hand. This will help. I don't want to use that. I want to summon... Want Mary? Has to target the card. Okay. Gains 300 for each fairy and fiend monster in her graveyard. This is probably my only chance to actually get value out of Mary is in this very closed environment, even though I know realistically I don't want to summon Mary right now. I'm going to summon Mary because I'm an idiot. Do that. She's decently big. And I will send one of the Leos to the graveyard. What can I polymerize into? I don't have 3 Fright Fur monsters. The other Mary? Trying to figure out what I could polymerize into. I could use that. Crap. Well, shucks. I guess we're gonna use Mary. Oh no, I know what I can do. We can do something kind of fun. That's it. That's all I want. Now, this card can't be affected by effects. And the next turn... Oh, right, I can bring back Mary. With the Sabertooth, I forgot about that. I can only use that once per turn. So if I don't kill, I could go for Chimera. Which is something that you don't get to do very often. Do this just to be funny. This won't kill. Oh, cool. I couldn't kill anyways. We're fine. Is it because I killed a... Is it because I killed an XYZ? I couldn't even activate her effect. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. No. That doesn't help me in this situation. They put their own monster in defense mode. Got it. Oh, it's my turn. That's why the attack goes up. Right. Oh my gosh. That's so good right now. That's so good. Add the polymerization, and then we'll add... I feel like that helps us. Let's get Saber. Why not? That sounds funny. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna go Octopus. We will put back the dog. Now our wings can activate. Banish Fluffal Mouse. Draw another card, yep. Activate Toy Vendor's effect, which allows us to put a penguin in hand, which normally we can use to start the loop, but we're going to do instead. So I'm going to go Fright for Fusion. And we're going to go into Leo, because nobody ever gets to play Leo. So Saw, and off the field, the Octopus, which is going to boost up Mary even further. But more importantly, it allows us to go into a monster you never see, and also we activate the Fluffal Octopus, return some of our banished stuff to the graveyard for you, and Fluffal Wings, so we can keep drawing cards. But more importantly, now we go into the Chimera. 1, 2, 3. Which I know we're just testing stuff out, but the fact that I can fusion into this nonsense makes me very happy. Now, what does this nonsense do? If it battles, opponent cannot activate any card effects. When it destroys opponents by monsters, send it to the graveyard. You can special summon that monster. Your field, but its attack is halved. Ooh, so it gets bigger for the more stuff we steal for it. Is it worth the ultra rare points? No, but it's nice just being able to summon it for once. I'm gonna go ahead and make a... You know what? Mary. And we'll send one of the tigers to the graveyard. Steal their crap with Chimera. just because I can. And then, good game. So it wasn't a great showcasing of what the Frightburst can do, but it was a great showcasing of the durability their fusions can have. We really showed off after I finally figured out what I needed to do, the absolute power you can have with your Frightburst fusions. That was a lot more fun than Dark Lords, but again, we're in a very controlled environment, so I don't know how this deck is going to go, but I'm actually really excited. There's already a few cards I'm like, yeah, I don't need that for my Frightburst stuff, but yeah, I'm excited. This is fun. Well, we learned that trap is really bad. This is the one that I thought it was, that it very clearly was not. Okay, that's perfect. That grabs us exactly what we want. Use this to grab another poly, and then we'll grab the chain. Okay, we'll use this to get the toy vendor. I don't think I need a poly right now, but we're gonna go ahead and activate Penguin's effect. We're going to... I don't have anything else in hand. Shoot. Oh wait, I can use this to draw a card. Yeah, I shouldn't have normal summoned. That was bad. But I can go into Whale. It's fine. We're still learning the deck. It's very, very fine. Cool Whale. Take Penguin's effect. Activate Whale's effect. Chain with Imp. And I could chain with Cruel Whale to protect it even further, and I'm going to. The biggest attack I have. Is it Leo? Oh no, it's Chimera. If I can go into Sabretooth, I can actually win this with Chimera. Give me the fusion. Give it a toy vendor, go to their card. Discard the mouse because it's useless. Oh my gosh, and then we go into Sabers. Jeez Louise. It's so efficient. We're gonna OTK here. We are 100% gonna OTK here. Sabers. I could use Tiger to boost my stuff even more. Oh, I know what I can do. I can use Whale and... Have I normal summoned? Pretty sure I normal summoned, so... we'll use Octopus. And that'll be all we use. I think I messed up. Can I reuse its effect? I can. Cool. Well, we're gonna OTK now. And you know what? Just because we haven't done it, let's do one of the newer ones. I could do that, but I don't want to do Mary. I want to do Sheep. Let's do Sheep. Why not? Get rid of the mouse. And we're 100% gonna OTK here. Because I can activate Whale's effect. Making it gain more attack. And we'll throw away the Leo. And this is our OTK. It took me a little bit to get there, but you can OTK with this deck, and it is nuts. Take that, Gem Knights! So with those games and a few more that I played off camera, I think I'm done testing Fright Furs, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like this archetype. It's mostly Cruel Will. Cruel Will is an absolutely insane card that gives this archetype so much life. The OTK potential this card has is insanely good. The fact that you can pop a card when you use it, and thanks to Scythe, you can actually summon it on your opponent's turn and pop a card in the middle of their combo, which is incredibly powerful. If you really can go, if you can afford to go into that. It does require you to have multiple Scythes in the deck, and I personally think you should definitely have at least 3 Scythes in the deck just for that fact. But yeah, Whale is a monster of a card, and everything you see in the core deck here in the extra deck, if you're looking to get into Fluffals, this is the stuff that you really want. And surprisingly, it's a rather cheap archetype. The core deck has only 4 to 5 super rares if you're only going 1 Fright Fur fusion, and yeah, the extra deck is expensive, but it all comes in the packs, and the only fusion you really need multiples of is the Whale. You can get rid of your other fusions that you don't need more than 1 of to go ahead and get your 2 to 3 whales for the archetype. And I know some people are going to be looking at this trap here and going, why would you recommend this card? It's simple. If you're looking to get into Fright Furs and you don't have really expensive cards like Imperm, you could use Fright Fur March as a substitute card. It's not a bad trap. It allows you to protect a whale and then use that whale to summon another whale and pop a card. This is a 2-card pop with whale if you can get that combo off, which is pretty impressive if you ask me. Again, it's only if you don't have the really good traps, and it's not a great trap, but it is a decent enough substitute. And also the fact that Toy Vendor, one of their core cards of the deck, is normal is just phenomenal. Like, a lot of these cards being normal to rare cards is insane to me. And outside of these core cards, which you're going to see in almost every single Fluffal deck from various numbers, but most of the time 3 dogs, 2 to 3 bears, 3 chains, and 3 penguins, and 3 of the patchworks, the only other cards I could see being valuable in the archetype that you could hold on to would be Chimera and Leo. And let me just be honest with you, the only reason I recommend Chimera being held on to is because you can throw it to Whale to go for another OTK later if you need to, but you don't even need Chimera. You can just grab 1 Fright Fur Daredevil, and it gives you more attack, and it has a little bit more versatility, so this is the one you want in general over Chimera. But if you have Chimera, you can use this instead of Daredevil and be just fine. Outside of that, the only other card that I really like in the Fright Fur lineup is Leo, and that's just because he's more card destruction and he burns your opponent for whatever monster he destroys. The problem that I have personally with Leo is just the fact that he uses Saw as a material, and Saw sucks. Edge Imp Saw just is not a good card. It's the worst Edge Imp you have. You definitely want 1 Saber, 3 Chain, and like 1 to 3 Scythes in your deck, so you can get your crazy potential off. Because with Scythe, like I said earlier, I don't know if I did at least, you could use this to fuse into Whale on your opponent's turn and disrupt the mid-combo, and hey look, now I have a big scary whale that's going to OTK you next turn, which can be very powerful. And yeah, that's just Fluffals. They're a pretty fun fusion archetype that I'm definitely going to finish my build for. Anyways, thank you for tuning in for this edition of testing, and next time we will actually have a Fluffal deck ready to go.